I, Tonya is a 2017 film directed by Australian director Craig Gillespie, famous for his work with Lars and the Real Girl, with Ryan Gosling a couple years back in 2007. This film stars Margot Robbie, Allison Janney, and Sebastian Stan as her husband Jeff Gillespie. The film focuses on Tonya Harding's rise to fame in the United States, being the only woman figure skater to complete a triple axel. It is root in fact, and it surrounds the ill-fated, controversial scandal that took place between Tonya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan, with Nancy Kerrigan ended up getting her knee bashed in right before the 1994 Olympics. Margot Robbie does an amazing job as Tonya Harding in this film, and I think the real star is Allison Janney as her mother, Lavonna Golden. If you're going to be watching I, Tonya, or you've seen it already, make sure to keep your eyes peeled for Allison Janney. At awards season, she's going to be racking them up for this supporting role. I think that you guys would really love this film if you're into Scorsese or the Coen brothers. I think that the tone of this film borrows a lot from Scorsese, especially in films like Goodfellas or Wolf of Wall Street. You're going to see a lot of those same Scorsese elements to the filmmaking here. A lot of freeze frame, a lot of slow-mo, a lot of dual narration. That all takes place in this film, and it really fits the vibe of this film. I think Gillespie did give a nice nod to Scorsese without taking too much. This film is shot mockumentary style, so you have a lot of characters sitting discussing the events that take place with the camera from a past tense perspective. You also break the fourth wall in this film, which is, of course, when characters will stop what they're doing, turn towards the audience, and address them as if they can see right through the screen into the theater. The soundtrack's superb in this movie. All the songs really coordinate really well with what's taking place on screen at the time. I thought that was really clever. As I said, Margot Robbie is fantastic in this role. This is one of her most dynamic roles. She really sunk into the character of Tonya Harding. She did this by actually meeting with Tonya Harding multiple times and watching all of her old interviews. Really got a sense for what she went through at the time, how desensitized she is to pain and all these sort of ridiculous things going on around her based on her childhood. And that's a lot of what this movie explores, is the pathos of growing up with abusive parents in an abusive, controlled environment, and then how that's going to affect you in your adult life. And we see all that with Tonya Harding, and it gives America a fresh perspective on what went down with the scandal. Sebastian Stan is an idiot in this movie as her mustachioed husband Jeff Gillespie. Paul Walter Hauser as Sean, the orchestrator of the incident, is such an idiot, but he plays this role perfectly, and if you've watched any interviews with the actual Sean from the events, you'll know that he too was an idiot. As Bobby Cannavale, the news reporter in this film, puts it, the whole story is full of boobs, but Sebastian Stan and Paul Walter Hauser are the two biggest boobs of all of them. This is a story about idiots pulling off a ridiculously stupid plan. Allison Janney as Lavonna Golden is a character that I personally thought we did not get enough of because she is just superb in this role. She's brash, cruel, cold, calculated, and caring. I think she's extremely complex and we don't dive nearly deep enough. I would like more on-screen time with her and Nancy Kerrigan. I think that some of the pacing suffers in the second to third act of this film. It does drag on a little bit too long. I sort of assumed that the knee bashing might be the climax of the movie. However, it takes place closer to the middle. And then we do have a lot more that takes place afterwards, including the 1994 Lillehammer Olympics, which is very accurately depicted. All the skating shots in this film are done spectacularly on ice with the skater, and it's really a comprehensive guide to Tonya Harding's life, and it does not just micro-focus on the incident with Nancy Kerrigan. And I did sort of respect that. I just do wish that that content kept me a little bit more engaged. I want to give the film a 7 out of 10. I think that it's one of the better films of this year. It's not in my top 5, but it is definitely worth the watch. If you have the time or the money, guys, get out to the theater, see I, Tonya by Craig Gillespie, starring Margot Robbie, Sebastian Stan, and Allison Janney. Those are my thoughts, guys. Jump into the comments section below if you agree with what I think of the movie, or if you have your own issues, or you take issues with my issues. I don't care. Just jump down there and let me know what you guys think. Hit subscribe if you like what I'm doing. Click like, thumbs up, share this video. See you guys next time on The Brown Couch. I'm George Crow, signing out.